headphones, at least one of them.
Hey guys, girls, and everyone in between. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to try to make a chatty get ready with me. However, I have filmed 2 or 3 of these now at this point, and I get really nervous and I quit talking. So we're gonna see how long this goes. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna not focus on the products I'm using, but I'm going to try to tell you what I'm using. If not, it's gonna be listed down below. But I'm gonna prime my face really quick. Do a mixture of the Kat Von D Lock-It Primer and the Too Faced Prime to Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I have re-fallen back in love with this Kat Von D one. I don't want to say like I didn't like it for a while. My skin was just not, it just wouldn't, like primers just weren't working on my skin. It doesn't matter what kind I used. My skin was just really messed up. And that's because of like hormones and stuff. I haven't really spoken about this anywhere, maybe Twitter a little bit. Went to the doctor, they're like, this is what you have, and this is what's wrong. First of all, they called me when I was at work, which I did not appreciate at all. That was just, I'm at work, I guess I didn't have to answer the phone, but I worked in a warehouse / office, so I had my phone with me, and I just was like, I'm expecting results from the doctor. Let me go ahead and answer this because it could be them, and it was, and it wasn't good news. But yeah, I went to the doctor. They're like, oh, you have abnormally high X, Y, and Z. Not normal. We're going to try hormone therapy on you. The doctor didn't really sell me on what was going on or what could happen to me. She's like, these are the side effects, and this is what will probably happen to you. So I didn't do that. And then I'm sitting there in the original like appointment, and I'm asking this doctor, it's a female, obviously, all of these questions about like hormones and what I'm going through, and what are my different options, X, Y, and Z. And this lady has the audacity to tell me, I'm telling you everything you need to know. Okay, well obviously you're not, because I've still got questions. So if I feel like I need to know, and I'm your patient, wouldn't you want to just tell me so I'm more informed? Apparently this is not the case with this lady. I didn't go back to her. On an unrelated subject, I've been trying out a lot of, not a lot compared to some people, but for me, the average consumer, I feel like I've been trying out a lot of new makeup, this concealer included. That's like the Ulta brand. Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer, and it's waterproof. And I picked mine up in Light Warm. I was in the market for a new concealer because all I have right now is Shape Tape, which I really like. But it's just like, it's like white compared like on my skin now because my skin's darker. So it just looks really weird. The market for new concealer. I was gonna try the new Too Faced one. What is that? Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer or something like that. I really want to try that one out. So maybe this Friday I'll pick that up if I can. If they've got good shades, because I work out over by like, there's 2 Ultas over by where I work. And there's like a really small Sephora over there. So those ones don't always have like the nicest stuff or like the best selection of products in stock, and when you call and ask them, sometimes they're mean. So I don't really like the one by me either, but they usually have stuff in stock. And when you call in advance, they're not mean to you, which is, for me, really important, because I'm gonna go in there and spend my money at your establishment, a paying customer. Wouldn't you want to be nice to me? I've had hot coffee. I remember this when I was 15. It was the summer I was turning 16. I think I was still 15 at the time. I worked at a McDonald's, and like a few towns over from where I live. Guy had gone through like the drive-thru, and I guess they had screwed up his coffee somehow. And this, like, the manager came over and was like talking to us talking to the guy, and I was standing there to like relay what he had told me and make sure like I understood everything was correct. And I don't like remember the exact details of what was happening, but he just wasn't happy with what the manager was able to provide for him to make things right. Or I can't remember if she wasn't able to provide what he wanted, or his receipt had shown that what he had in his hand was actually correct, or what the case was. But this man, grown man, takes his hot coffee and throws it at me across the counter. Mind you, I'm just standing there minding my little 15-year-old business, and this man throws coffee all over me. And I went to the back and I cried. I'm gonna order from Ulta tomorrow, and everything is coming from Juvia's Place because I love Juvia's Place. I only have this palette from them. This is their Masquerade palette, and I absolutely love this. I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but this is like beat to hell. I love that palette. I decided to order more stuff from them. I'm getting 2 eyeshadow palettes and a blush. The eyeshadow palette I'm getting is the Zulu palette and the Saharan palette, and then I'm getting their Bella blush, which is an online only exclusive, I guess. I really wanted to try their blush palettes. I really wanted both of them, even though they're called the Saharan palettes. The volume 1 wouldn't work for my skin probably, but I really want to try a couple of them out for eyeshadows and then just use like the really shimmery ones as blush toppers. I feel like that could be really pretty. So let me know if you guys have tried, if you've tried the Juvia's Place blushes, the blush palettes, and if you did you like them? Let me zoom you guys in. And I think they're gonna be sold in stores soon. Like, I think I remember trying to be posting about them a while ago. So if that's the case, I will obviously be purchasing more stuff from them. But like their new like loose highlighters that they came out with look absolutely stunning. And I also really want to try some iconic London products out. I noticed that an Ulta by Me actually sells some of the iconic London products in store, so it's been nice to be able to go in store and like swatch them and test them out. But when I went last weekend, they didn't have any in stock, so I'm gonna try again this weekend. I really want to try the glow sprays, original and glow, and then I really want to try the liquid illuminator in original. So hopefully they have them in stock this weekend. And then I want to try some of the Ofra highlighters. But yeah, I want to try some of their highlights. They have Rodeo Drive, Glazed Donut, and then I think either Beverly Hills or Pillow Talk. They sell those at the Ulta by Me, where I live. So I'm hoping it's in stock this Friday, and then I can just stop there on my way home and pick it up. And then I'm gonna just bombard you guys with all these products I want to try, and you can let me know if you've tried them or if you want me to try them, and if you do, what kind of looks you want to see. Just communicate and collab with me, guys. I bought 2 of the palettes from the Vault collection. I bought Dark Magic and Bling Boss. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably read my little post about my feelings on the Dark Magic palette. However, I am still willing to upload a demo and review video if you guys want it. I would prefer not to, because those palettes are absolute trash garbage. But if you want to see that, I will do that for you. I still have them. I think I might send them to my little cousins in Florida as play makeup, because that's about as good as they are. Their play makeup's honestly even better. Anyway, so let's talk about 2 palettes from Morphe that are actually good and that I like. I have the original Jaclyn Hill palette, the only Jaclyn Hill palette in Morphe that is actually worth your money. So I got this one. And then I also have the 3502. I bought this towards the beginning of the year, and I taped the names inside. That's what that looks like. And then obviously, like I said, I've got the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, which I already know I'm going to be using this. I just don't know what step I want to introduce that. I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I'll list the shades and everything down below for you guys. And then on Sephora, I'm really excited for like the holiday launches so far that I've been seeing, like the Hourglass. I think it's like an unlocked palette. I don't know. So all of the Rouge members got invited to the Sephora early access holiday launch party situation. It's for this Saturday, at least the one by me is. which will be September 15th. It's from like 8:30 to 10 in the morning. If there's any holiday stuff you guys want me to try out, let me know. I'm all over the place. This is why I don't do chatty videos, because I go off on so many tangents. So, oh, back to what's in my Sephora cart. I currently have the J1 Red Jelly Pack. It's supposed to be like a primer. I've been seeing it everywhere. I really want to try it. And then this Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow. I have the original setting powder from her. I really like it. It's not like a go-to for me currently, but I really like it. I really want to try the glow though, because I saw Alyssa Ashley talk about it, and she like inserted a picture of her wearing it. And as soon as I saw that photo, I was like, let me hop on Sephora and throw that up in my cart. So I did. And then Versali just came out with a Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. I was really excited to try this out, and I'm probably going to bite the bullet and still buy it anyway. But I was like really excited when they released this, because I was like, oh, fantastic. I've never tried any of their serums or oils. I do have that jelly highlighter thing that they came out with, and it's hit and miss. It depends what I use, what foundation and primer I put on underneath it, if I like that or not that day. So the issue I have with like makeup shopping typically is I'm cruelty free. I went cruelty free with my makeup last year. I started going cruelty free at the beginning of the year. And I got rid of pretty much everything. The only stuff I didn't get rid of is if it was really expensive. And I really wanted to get my money's worth from it, obviously. And the damage in my head is already done. But even then, I gave like a really big chunk of it away. And there's a lot of makeup brands that they're cruelty free, as in they don't test on animals here in the US. But they will test when required by law, which is if they sell in China. And to me, that's still animal testing. So I don't support those brands. I don't buy from them. Like L'Oreal is like that. L'Oreal, NARS, Maybelline, Revlon, CoverGirl, Rimmel. There's some skincare brands. I think, is it Dr. Brandt? I think is like that. So there's just a lot. Kiehl's. I really want to try Kiehl's stuff, but they're not cruelty free. And what really got me last year is NARS was cruelty free. So they didn't sell in China. And then out of nowhere, was it last year or this year? I can't remember, but they started selling in mainland China again, which means they started testing on animals again. And that broke my heart. I guess we could talk about some of like my goals for YouTube. I don't have like a ton. And I guess here's the reason. Okay. So I started making YouTube videos when I was, I think, 19. I'm 25 now. I look like a child still, I know. Ooh, I should put some powder down. I look like a child still, I'm aware. And I've been extremely inconsistent with like uploading. Sometimes I'll be doing really good with uploading content and just putting out like content. And a lot of my like previous videos weren't very good. As in like the lighting or the setup or the camera or just stuff like that. And I'm in a position now where I can like buy nicer stuff. Like I enjoy doing this. Currently it's just a hobby. I don't know if I could ever make this like a full-time job or career, even if I was making okay money from this. Just because, and it's not that I like working for someone else, it's that my job that I have, I enjoy. My day job, I enjoy. And it offers me a lot of stability, and I've already set up like my 401k and like my retiring, and I've got really good benefits. And if I were to ever switch over to just like doing YouTube, like a lot of people do, obviously I'm like nowhere near a good sized channel, they don't have, a lot of them have to, like, you have to pay for your own insurance and your own benefits, which I pay for my insurance now, but I get it at a discount because of where I work. And I don't think I could ever do that. I love sitting here and filming. I love playing with makeup. I love like sewing clothes. If you don't know, I sew clothing. I buy oversized clothes at Goodwill and Salvation Army or just like random thrift stores. And I go home and I rework it, and actually after I do this, that's what I'm going to be doing, is taking pictures of some of the stuff I've done. Anyways, I think working for myself would be fantastic, and like brand trips would be cool and all, but I enjoy knowing that my future is still being taken care of. You know what I mean? This is the 3502 we're gonna dip into now. Once again, shades will be listed below for you guys. So making videos isn't about like a subscriber count to me, but I still think it would be really cool to at least have like 2,000. And then maybe an ambitious goal of 10,000 one day. Because I really like doing this. We're gonna use black eyeshadow for this, that I will tell you. Black eyeshadow and a Real Techniques brow brush, which this is ginormous for a brow brush. I've tried it on my brows and it's ginormous. Oh, I burped. So I'm gonna mix like a brown and a black color and do a little outer corner action. I do remember that when the first time I did this look, I did not use glitter. When I did this like yesterday, I used one of these new Flower Beauty Warrior glitter shadows. I saw Nicole Cutler use them on her page. Absolutely gorgeous. So you'll probably see me use these quite a bit. And you don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe that. These remind me a lot of these Stila ones, but just like way cheaper. So we're gonna start with the lower lash line. This really pretty like red brown pencil from Colourpop in the color Mr. Bing. I honestly wish I would have got back into filming videos not at the beginning of this year, because Matt and I have gone through like a lot with our families this year. We've had a couple of deaths this year, and then family members in the hospital and just things like that. So it like mentally I'm like glad I didn't do it, but I kind of wish I would have gotten back into it, because we went to Colorado in April, and I had never been to Colorado and he hadn't gone since he was young. So that was actually his Valentine's Day gift, is I randomly booked us tickets to Colorado. And then we went to Florida in August, and then that was really fun. That was just for fun, because I have family down there, like I've mentioned. That would have been really cool to like try to end up vlogging and see if I even liked it. And then my sister and I went to 2 concerts this year. We went to Panic at the Disco and Haley Kiyoko. I can't remember when that was. I think it was in like beginning of July maybe? First of all, my inner 13-year-old self was like, yes. That is, I think I Write Sins came out, what grade was I in? I was 13 because I was in 7th grade. And I used to beg my mom to go take me to see them whenever they were like in Chicago, and she never would. Hilarious. Joke's on you, Mom, because I saw them anyway. And then we saw, my sister and I, we went and saw Halsey, I remember July 18th, here in town as well. And that one we had planned out. I bought those tickets like super early in advance, kind of-ish. And that was a good show too. I really liked it. But I wish I would have got back into filming, because I think it would have been cool to do like get ready with me videos, like getting ready for like obviously those shows, and then on vacation, and just it would have been cool. I'm going to do my brows off camera, otherwise we're going to be here for another 10,000 years, and I'll be right back. So I've been trying out these 2 Wet n Wild bronzers. They're from the Fire Dragon Ice Dragon collection. They have a 3rd one, but all I can find were these 2. I have You're Dragging Me Down, which is this one right here. And then I also have Queensland, which is right here. This one's a little bit more warmer, and this one's like yellowy, and then this one's a little more red. I feel like I mentioned this in all of my videos, but majority of my brushes come from Amazon. Like different Amazon brush bundle kits that you can get. Would you guys like to see a video on like ones that I recommend? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Because I know not everyone can afford nice brushes or wants to spend money on like, let me take that back. Not everyone wants to buy really expensive brushes, and I get that. I get that, I really do. I don't want to spend money on really expensive brushes either when I can go on Amazon and get brushes like this that mimic high-end brushes for like a fraction of the cost, and then I can get more of them at once. Moving on some blush, let me grab them. I have two. I have this Tarte blush in Feisty, which is a little, I don't think this is full size. I think this is like a mini. I hope this isn't full sized because this is tiny for the price that they charge. This was a gift. And then I have this Black Radiance Artesian Color Baked Blush in Toasted Almond with the look. Let's mix them. Let's start with the Tarte one and see what happens. Just like had it on. That's been my vibe lately. It's just you ready for this? Hold on. Pause. We don't Photoshop our highlights here. Not in this house. Use my finger to blend this together. Alright, so I'm back. I went and put my hair in this little low ponytail situation. I know y'all see that highlight because I can see it in my viewfinder. I actually went and put a lip gloss on top of the lip combination we did. This is the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Snow Day. First time wearing this, and so far I am loving it. This top I'm wearing is a silk robe that I bought from Goodwill for $1.99 that I transformed into a multi-way wrap top. So if you're curious on what the before and afters of this look like, head on over to my Instagram. I will have pictures posted by the time this video goes up. Make sure to follow me on Instagram while you're at it. That is where I'm the most active. You can see behind the scenes stuff, get an insight to what I'm up to, do you see before and after photos like this, partake in polls and stuff that I do, all that fun stuff. So also subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked the video. If not, I guess that's cool too. I understand, I suppose. I guess you don't have to give this a thumbs up if you don't want to, and if you don't want to be friends, I guess you don't have to subscribe, but I want to be friends, so subscribe. Alright, that's all I got for you guys, and until next time, I hope you have a good day. Bye.